Hello there, and welcome back to Minecraft 101. In our last episode, we covered how to herd and pen animals to get your animal farm started. And I had mentioned that when you do pen cows, it's usually a good idea to double the fence posts to make sure that they don't escape because they have a tendency to jump up on each other's backs and then jump out of the fences. I don't know if my cows piled three high or what happened here, but this is literally, I think, three, maybe four rounds later. I've literally come out here, seen these cows escaped, herded them back into this pen, rebred them, and come out here to find them escaped about 3 or 4 times now. This is pretty hilarious. What I would actually recommend if you have this problem, go 3 high and put a roof on it, and hopefully that will keep them from escaping. But since this is temporary, I'm just going to let it go. As you can see, I've got a really weird looking wooden structure up here, and I'm going to show you what this is. Because in this episode, we are actually going to get started on how to build your first real house, since at this point in time, we've just kind of been existing inside a little hobbit hole. So as you can see, I've kind of laid out a little bit of a floor plan here. And you know what? We're running into nighttime. Let me run in here real quick and sleep so we don't get all this blown up, because this was a lot of work to put in. This takes just a minute. Alright, here we go. So I did go through and dig out a pretty basic little floor plan here, and I threw some wood in here because it helped me visualize how big I wanted this to be. And if we come over here, I've actually put in the floors of 2 sunrooms that I want to put in, because initially when I came out to where I want the front of the house to be, I had this nice little pond that I wanted to look at that I went through and kind of made look a little bit prettier. And then there's all kinds of horses and hills and beautiful plains and all kinds of things that I wanted to sit and look at and, visualize myself sitting here drinking a cup of tea and reading the morning newspaper and just kind of relaxing. Well, then I came over here and realized that we also have a nice little river and horses and hills and beautiful view over here. And if you put a little sunroom here, you can also see sunrise and sunset from the same room. So my house is going to have 2 sunrooms. Only problem being I do not have any glass right now. I'm sorry, I don't have any sand to make glass right now, so I'm going to grab some sand here so we can get started on that. And this can actually, if you're not in creative mode, this can be quite a lengthy process. So what you want to do while you're building what's going to be your main house or your main base is to just keep your little side base like we have going on right now, where you've got your bed, you've got your chests with all of your materials in it, you've got access to a mine where you can get all of your basic materials. And there are a few tricks that I want to show you that might make it a little bit easier. It's not going to make the actual building process go too much faster. But it can make getting things in and out of your inventory a lot faster. So let me run back over here. So now I've got some sand going. And you can make a few glass blocks. It's not going to get us too far with this particular layout, but it'll get me started. While we're waiting on that, what I'm going to show you. So I've got a mixture of items in here. And say gravel and cobblestone and andesite look fairly similar. So what if I just wanted to get all the cobblestone out and I don't want the rest of that stuff taking up space in my inventory? You can pick up 1 stack of cobblestone and hopefully you can locate another one just by looking at it, because it's not going to tell you when you hover over it. But if you hold down your shift button and then double click, it will take all of that cobblestone out of that chest and put it into your inventory, and vice versa. It'll put it back into the chest for you as well. And that makes things go a little bit easier. Like here, wait a minute, I gotta pick it up first, sorry. It can just make it a lot easier to get materials when you're in a hurry and trying to get a quick build done. Let me take a look here. Oh, I do have sand. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Lots and lots of glass we are going to need, because both of those rooms are going to have ceilings and walls made out of glass. But I also happen to have... Oh, see, I'm breaking my own rule already. I also happen to have walls that I want to put in, so we will just do this. And come on. And put the interior walls up while we're waiting for the glass on the exterior walls. And there are a few tricks that you can learn that make this part of construction go a little bit quicker. It can get a little slow and a little boring, especially if you're watching it on a video like this, because especially if you've got a laggy computer like I do, sorry. Place your first block here where you want it, and you have to get kind of spot on aim. Hold down your right mouse button, see what I mean? And just kind of walk backwards, keep the button pressed down. That way you don't have to, move backward and click and move backward and click, and it makes it go a lot faster. What you can also do, if you have a relative idea how tall you want your walls, which I usually recommend 4 blocks. 2 blocks gets really claustrophobic, 3 is okay, but 4 is usually optimal. Jump up and down on your initial block here and right click. And usually this, I think you can go 2 if not 3 while you're standing up here. It's 2. So if I come back down here, there we go. And you can just walk right along to put your walls up. 2 blocks at a time, without letting go of your button, without having to repeatedly click, and it makes it go just a little bit faster for build. What I also chose to do with this particular house is something a little bit unconventional, just to add a little bit of a pattern and a little bit of design to the room, is right in the middle of the floor, rather than using carpet or wool, I decided to use crafting tables. It just kind of makes it look a little bit different. And then of course we varied different types of wood here. I think this is jungle wood, if I'm not mistaken. This is oak and this is birch. And while I'm at it, I'm going to come over here and show you my tree farm, because this is a really, really great way to get lots of wood going all at the same time. You are still going to have to chop all these trees down, which can be time consuming, but you have them all in the same place. You're not having to run all over the place to look for trees. And what I found with birch trees, which is what these are, and these are spruce trees, if you plant your sapling and move over 2 blocks and plant another sapling, that gives them optimal room to grow. You also put a torch next to each tree so that they can grow during the night. These 2 trees over here, this is a giant jungle tree. This one, I'm trying to think here, I put 4 saplings in a square. You cannot have anything next to them, not even torches. But if you put 4 of them in a square and hit them with bone meal, they will grow gigantic. And you can get, I think I've gotten maybe 2 or 3 stacks of wood out of these before. They are really, really good for farming. It just takes a long time. Same thing goes with the dark oak tree here. You put 4 of them in a square and hit them with bone meal, and they'll grow up nice for you. You just kind of have to do things manually. You can't leave them to their own devices like the spruce and the birch over here. With oak trees are pretty much perfect in every way. You can chop one of these suckers down, and let me go ahead and do it right now, even though I've got like a bajillion saplings in my hobbit hole right now. You chop down your oak tree. I'm going to try to get some saplings out of this. course, it knows I'm recording. It's not going to give me any saplings. Hold on. Let me run over here and grab some saplings so I can show you guys how to do an oak tree farm. Oh, it's not letting me sprint. I wonder why. Maybe I need to eat before it'll let me sprint. We'll see. Alright. Where are my saplings? Yeah, I also recommend keeping your inventory as organized as possible. It just makes it so much easier to get things done. Oh, wait a minute. Here, we only need 4. So, okay. Grab our 4 oak trees. And I'm actually okay with these being close to my house for right now because we're not going to build this part of the house for a while yet. So you plant down a torch and you put 4 trees around it. That way each tree has access to a light source, each tree has room to grow, and it doesn't happen instantaneously, it takes a little while, but they will all grow up around each other. And there's actually a really good example over here. If you look, that right there, I'm not entirely sure if that's one oak tree or if that's a ton of oak trees, but if you notice, it looks, no, that is one oak tree, wow. It looks a lot more crazy, I guess is a good term, than the rest of the oak trees in the area, because all up and all those leaves up there are logs upon logs upon logs. You can see the sideways facing logs here. So if you put 4 of those things in a square like that, it's going to be even taller than that. It's going to be all full of logs. It can be a challenge to get them all out of there because if you don't get them all out of there, the leaves will not despawn, so they can be cumbersome to work around. But that tends to be the preferred type of tree to farm because you can put them that close together, that many at a time. You don't even have to do just 4. In fact, you can do the one torch with 4 trees around it like that, and then say, if you come over here, put a tree here and a tree here, and then put your torch here with your other 2 trees there. You can do a giant grid of this and just get tons of wood in a very short period of time. And I've been talking so long, it's nighttime again. I apologize. Let's come back in here. Maybe. Possibly. And you know what? Instead of sleeping, at some point in time, I do want to do an episode on redstone. So let's go back down in the mine for a little bit. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Now that I've got a bunch of torches on me. And I'm going to keep my tools up here. Oh, that's the wrong chest, but that's okay. I'll reorganize everything later. And what I actually ended up doing is losing a lot of my tunnels when I put my floor plan in out there. But that's okay. I've got lots more space down here I can do tunnels with. I'm breaking a couple of cardinal rules here. I don't have a pumpkin to put on my head to avoid looking at enders, and I don't have a bucket of water with me, so hopefully there's no enders and no lava down here. We'll see. Oh, I hear a zombie. Where's my sword? I hear ya. Where are ya? Come on. Everything's pretty well lit up down here. I don't know where they'd be coming from. Oh, there's a creeper. What the heck? Come on, let's go get blown up by a creeper. Oh, that is a zombie. Oh. Come here. Do you have any potatoes for me? Why? Oh, it really helps if I'm hitting the right button. Left mouse click, not right. Wow. Yeah, I've got it pretty well lit up down here, so there's nothing... Shouldn't be anything coming out of the woodwork here to attack us. What level are we on here? Here on level 64. Wow, so 64 is actually what's considered sea level in Minecraft. Just a random little fact there. Oh, wow, there's a skeleton and a zombie. Oh, I know what's going on. This is up underneath my floor of my house. So I just created a perfect little mob spawning area underneath my house. That's awesome. Keep forgetting about that. Alright. I'm gonna go down as low as I can over here before I start mining because it just makes it easier. If I'm going down low anyway, I might as well start down low. And if I'm not mistaken, there was something over here that's already quite... Oh, I forgot about this little hole down here. Okay, you know what? Let's... I said we'd do it in a future episode. Let's do it. So... hopefully I don't get myself into too much trouble because I only have one pickaxe. But if I do get myself into trouble and I can't get out and I don't have any more tools, I can show you guys how to get into creative mode even when you haven't enabled cheats. So if you find yourself stuck and, you know, maybe you're surrounded by mobs and you can't seem to respawn, you don't have any tools, you're at the bottom of a cave, you're really, really, truly stuck, and all you really need to do is, you know, fly or teleport or something like that. I can show you how to get into creative and get yourself out of a sticky situation, and you can always revert back. There are some stipulations there. I don't know if it's still this way or not. I will have to look that up and get back to you. I've heard, though, that if you go into creative mode, when you come back to survival, it disables your ability to get achievements. I'm not 100% on that. I'm going to have to look it up to make sure. So that's one thing to take into account, but what I also recommend doing is keeping backups at all times. If you really have a world that you like and you've been putting a lot of work into it, copy your save folder and put it somewhere. Put it on like a thumb drive or an external hard drive or something, or, you know, if you have like a cloud that you use, keep it in the cloud. And then that way you always have something that you can revert back to if, you know, you do switch over and you find that it's not letting you earn achievements anymore. Hopefully, you know, even as stuck as you were, you can find a way to get out of that hole that you were in that made you go there in the first place, but hopefully you won't run into that. So there's some gold there, but actually what I'm after is that redstone at the bottom that creeper is closely guarding. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be really interesting. There's lots of holes down here. Oh, fun. Well, hey. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Although actually killing things makes you stronger in this game. So I've got a pretty decent staircase carved out there. Let's go up instead of down, though, just because if I get blown up, I don't want to end up at the bottom of that thing without a way to get out. I know I saw a creeper down here. I don't want him to take me by surprise. Try very, very hard to use appropriate language in these videos, but if I get snuck up on by a creeper, I can't make any promises. Lots and lots of iron. Whoa, that's an ender. Okay, looking down, looking down. I am not going to get killed by an ender again, although I have armor on this time, but still. Oh, that's lava. Alright, well, we are going to try to actually... Oh, I can get to the source block quite easily. Famous last words, right? Oh my god, yeah, there's the creeper. And I'm gonna back up, because if he blows up right now, I'm liable to catch on fire. Really, that was it? Yep, there's our Enderman up there. Go about your business, Mr. Enderman. I am not gonna bother you. Aw, really, dude? That was it? That was anticlimactic. Alright. Level 24. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're getting quite low here, so let's start a mine right here. Not quite low enough for diamonds at this point, but hopefully we'll get some decent redstone and coal. So I'm not going to go too far down here. I'm not going to spend too much time mining because I know this can get a little dry watching, but we'll go for a little bit here until my pickaxe breaks. And see if we can... Really? Another creeper? Come on. I'll come blow up, make my job easier. Come on. No, I actually want you to blow up, dude. Come on. Seriously? The one time I want a creeper to blow up. Now I'm just gonna kill you. Would have made my mining job so much easier if you'd blown up. That's okay. What do we got in here? More water. Eh. Wait, I see cobblestone over there. No way, tell me I found a dungeon. That would be awesome. Oh, this is going to be so cool if this is a dungeon. I might have to make this episode run a little long if it is, because that would be totally cool. Oh, I know what else that could be, though. This could be not so exciting. Yeah, that's cobblestone, and I didn't put that there. Yep, it's lava. Dang. Well, no. One tiny little block of lava right there? Where did that come from? Yeah, we'll just leave that there for a light source. That was sorry about that. Usually if you see cobblestone that was not put there by yourself, it is either lava or a dungeon. Usually dungeons, though, it's mossy cobblestone, so I should have known better, but... No, wait, why am I trying to kill a creeper with a pickaxe? Really? That one blew up? I swear, you can't find good creepers today. Come on. There we go. Really trying to find... Wow, this is like Creeper City, and I swear there's like no creeper spawner that I've ever found. There is redstone. Okay. Oh, there's also lava there, and I don't have a bucket, so hopefully we don't run into any more creepers. Because if I get blown up right next to a pool of lava... Oh, there's lapis, too. Awesome! Lapis is what you will need for your enchanting table. Eventually we will get around to building an enchanting table, but I have to find diamonds first. Which is why a lot of people tend to go straight for diamonds, because they want to get going with it. And oh, I need... This is stone, isn't it? Oh, I need iron. Oh, that's not gonna work. Sorry about that, folks. I came all the way down here, and, well, maybe? Nope. Okay. You cannot mine redstone with a stone pickaxe. You have to have an iron pickaxe to get it out of there. That is totally my fault. I can grab some iron while I'm down here, and I do have some iron upstairs, but it's going to take a while for me to build an iron pickaxe, so we might have to come back down here in future, or what I might even do is just mine it between episodes, and then next episode we'll do a redstone episode, and I'll show you how to maybe do, maybe we'll do a pumpkin farm next episode to get started with redstone, because that also requires a tutorial on how to make pistons, and usually I would use glowstone, but I might have to figure out an alternative to that. What is down here? Wow, that's a lot of lava. Lava is one of those things that you can get rid of the source block so you don't have to worry about falling into it, or you can just kind of wall it up and walk past it, and it provides a nice light source. Although, you know, as creeper happy as this cave seems to be, I probably should just get rid of the source block, but that's okay. We'll live on the dangerous side here. Somewhat dangerous side. I'm not entirely stupid. Alright. What is down here? Figure since we're already down here, we'll just kind of finish off this episode down here. Oh, yay! Obsidian! Awesome! Can't mine it yet, but hey, at least we know where to find it. Obsidian we are going to need a diamond pickaxe in order to get, which, like I said, is pretty much why everybody goes for diamond right off the bat, but really wanted to... Wow! Lots and lots of lava, so we can make some of our own obsidian next episode, too. Because I'm afraid this one's gonna already be running a little long. I hear a zombie. Where'd he go? Where is he? Come get me. Come on, I want a potato. Give me a potato, Mr. Zombie. Of course you're a zombie villager and you're way down there. And I don't want to die today. Come on. Oh, you're coming. Oh, you're gonna come fight me. Thank you so much. Hopefully you have a potato on you. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can't get up here. Well, let me mine my way down to you. Come on. I want to fight you. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, there's more redstone and more iron. That works. I honestly don't have a death wish. I just really want to put some potatoes in my farm. There you are. Hi. Aww. You had to fall into the lava, didn't you? Really? Well, that was a wasted effort. Well, hey, maybe I can get down there a little bit and see there's a potato. Hey, maybe the lava cooked it. That'd be even better. No, it wouldn't, because I wouldn't be able to grow it. Nope, no potatoes. Well, hey. Okay, so this is one lava source block that I am going to close off. Yeah, just some rotten flesh. Really? Stupid zombies. Oh, more lapis. Cool. Thought I heard another zombie too. There's another zombie! Come here, come here, come here. Do you have a potato? No, you don't have potato either. Just some more stupid rotten flesh. Really? Ooh, I hear another zombie. Is there a spawner down here? That would be so awesome. Let's see if we can get around this corner, or maybe we'll be lucky enough to find a zombie spawner. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Come on. No, no zombie spawner up here, because there'd be a lot more zombies right here. Yep, no zombie spawner. Well, hey, we tried. Alright, well... You know, I'm not necessarily stuck. But you know what? I'm going to show you guys anyway how to get into creative mode. Just because. So, what you do is you hit escape here. And you go open to LAN. What this is going to do is it's going to share your game out, but only to people who have access to your internet source. So if there's someone in your house that plays Minecraft and they use the same internet, they would be able to access your game. It's not going to be open to anyone who doesn't have your IP address, though. So this is why I feel comfortable doing this, is because the only two people in this house that play Minecraft are my husband and my daughter, and our internet's locked down, so it's cool. So you click on Open to LAN here, and you allow cheats on. You will still be in survival mode, but what you do, you hit slash, and I usually do, I think I just type GAM tab. It'll finish out game for you. You hit tab again. First option is game mode, which is what you want. And then you hit space, And I just type C because all you have to do is hit tab and it finishes out creative for you. And then you just hit space. That instantly puts you into creative mode. As you can see, I have access to everything in the game now. And you don't even at this point need a pickaxe, because what I'm going to do... And yes, I am breaking a cardinal rule here by digging straight up in the air, but what I'm also going to do, before I go any further, is build an X-ray machine. So I know for sure whether or not there is any lava up here that I'm going to butt my head on. So build an X-ray machine, and this should work whether you're in creative or survival. You take a rail, a minecart, and a block of leaves, and these you can harvest from any tree using shears, which I have, I think, upstairs somewhere. And you right click up to board your minecart, and we're going to look around here, and no, I don't see any lava. Like, I don't see anything. Why is it other? So it's only showing me what's down. It's not showing me anything else. I don't know if it's because I'm facing the wrong direction or what. Oh, that worked. Hold on. No, it still only showed me what's over there. But when you do this, what you'll notice is if there is lava, it will show it to you. So there's nothing straight up and down here. So what we're going to do is destroy all this, and it is then safe to dig straight up. Oops. Okay. Double tap your spacebar to fly, and then hold it down to go up. Consequently, shift is down. Left shift is down. This will just get us out of this dungeon really quickly. And voila! There we are. Somewhere around here should be my house, I hope. Oh, there it is. Over there. So we learned a couple of things today. I am going to go back into survival mode, though, for the remainder of the series. I just wanted to show you if you are stuck somewhere and you don't have any tools to get out, you can get out by temporarily going into creative mode. And then if you hit slash again, push your up arrow, you can backspace out creative mode, type in S there, hit tab, it'll finish out survival, and it'll put you right back into survival mode. You can also go into spectator mode. I don't really recommend it because you can't do anything, you can't break blocks or anything, but it's great if you've got somebody that you are sharing your game with that you just want them to look at what you've built and you don't want them to break what you've built. So, I do at this point want to thank you for tuning in today. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you stick with the series here and learn some more. If you do like what you've seen, feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment. Even if you didn't like a video, feel free to leave a comment, let me know what I can do to improve. You're also welcome to subscribe for updates to future episodes, and feel free to share this video on your favorite social media site. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye!